we are scared as black people in America. Black men, black women, black kids, we are terrified.
Welcome back, Takers Nation, to Kyle's Take, where I give my take on political and social issues through my eyes is all. I want to take a second to thank everyone who's been liking, supporting, sharing, subscribing, all that. I want to start this off by saying LeBron James does not speak for or represent or lead me in any sort of way, shape, or form. Anything he says are his belief and all the people who call him the king. To me, that's the queen, and I ain't really listening to too much of what she's singing about. LeBron, come on. You've been on since you were like 16. You've been playing in the league where most people were going to classes and starving in the dorm rooms. You had every luxury. And I'm not knocking you for having it, brother. You grinded. You paid a big price in terms of you lost a big percentage and chunk of your childhood. He's worth over $1 billion. It is what it is. As far as his beliefs, as far as what this man tends to put out to the people who look up to him, it's total BS. This guy is the face of the woke and the social activism in the NBA. And what happened? When certain anchors on Fox told him to shut up and dribble, he was all emotional and in his feelings. And now he's shutting up and dribbling for the Communist Party. Out there putting up the numbers for them because the NBA is mainly, or a big chunk of their money is coming from China. They already have such a big market and brand in China. When you go over there, all them little Asian kids, all them little Chinese kids, they want to play basketball. They look up to and know all of these NBA players, including Queen LeBron. He needs to understand his impact goes way further than the court. In some ways, race baiting on what he's doing.
If you're sitting here telling me that there was no way to subdue that gentleman, or detain him, or to just before the firing of guns.
Nah, Queen LaBitch, I can't say I'm with you on there was certain de-escalation only the cops could have done because the gentleman, Jacob Blake, did too many things that we have to hold him accountable. We have to hold black people accountable. You are a big brother figure. A lot of the black people, you know, would turn their backs on you if you started speaking some sense. I guess they should have tackled him when they were on the floor fighting with him. Already scared of what the public's gonna say if multiple officers on him. He was down on the floor with one as far as I know, and had a knife on him. But I guess they're supposed to tackle him. Why my light don't want me to be great, y'all? Why my light always dying on me, B? We up and running again. LeBitch James is saying police should not let it get to the point, and why do we continue seeing guns firing on people, black people being shot, etc. You know the whole talking points. Why? Because we have a lot of celebrities and stupid, uninformed people speaking up because you have a huge platform and speaking pure nonsense. That's why. Until you tell black people to stop resisting, follow simple commands, and fight it in court, it's going to be the same thing, and you're going to keep on seeing it. Bronny's going to keep on seeing it. Your little daughter going to keep on seeing it. Your great-grandchildren going to see it. Everybody. You need to take a stand, LaBitch. You have a stage where you can make a difference, but instead you're just giving in to popular demands. As far as LeBron on the court, I like him. He wasn't always my favorite. I'm a Kobe fan. And in LeBron's draft class, I like Carmelo Anthony. It was between him, Melo, and Wade. And I went with Carmelo, which turned out to be the best of the three. I don't care if my mans ain't got a ring. I say that to say I'm not a huge LeBron James fan to where everything this man says is gold and, you know, I gotta tune in and watch the games. I'm actually enjoying this season because I'm not watching sports. As far as he says he's correct. It was in broad daylight. I think knowing that we have families and bystanders and children and our own family members, knowing that we know all of this is going on, would we take the same steps Jacob Blake did? I guarantee you a big percentage of people would have done it differently. And I know hindsight is 20/20, but I'm saying, what good comes from Jacob Blake playing all those stupid games in one day and thinking he was going to survive. What good? I mean, he played about almost 8 or 9 I saw just within that 20-second video. Never mind, he took the girl's debit card and keys and stuff. Never mind all of that.
I know people get tired of hearing me say it, but we are scared as black people in America. Black men, black women, black kids, we are terrified.
Nah, B. Yo, LeBitch, you cannot tell me I'm supposed to be scared in America. You're teaching me to go against everything I was taught. I was told I have equal opportunity. Even if I gotta grind harder to have the finer things that I want in my life. Because that's what he did. He put in all those hours at the gym, all those hours on the court to get what he has, to get his championship, to have all the records he has, which are all great things. But don't turn around after you do all of that and tell us how we're supposed to feel. Like I said, he's very out of connection with the everyday person. He doesn't even know what it feels like to be a regular everyday man. He knows what it's like to be a regular everyday rich celebrity. He doesn't know what it's like to wake up every day and have to go punch the clock. And if you don't, stuff might be cut off, or there might not be food in the fridge, or, a baby might not have diapers or Infamil or something. He doesn't know what it's like for that. And for him to sit in his high throne and look down on us, peons, and try to tell us what we should believe, that we should be afraid of the police.
Black men, black women, black kids, we are terrified.
LeBron hasn't even lived in a majority black community since he's been a man. He has never had to live in any place other than a majority white community. So nah, you could miss me with all that telling me I'm supposed to be scared. Maybe you are scared living in your community, but I shouldn't be scared as an everyday working person. I shouldn't be scared as an everyday citizen, not by the police in my community when I'm a tax-paying citizen. Nah, that's false. And you know what's funny? In the black community, we've come to being led by these weak men. Even Doc Rivers had a little 2 cents to put in about Jacob Blake. Come on, getting up on it crying. And this ain't the first time Doc Rivers cried. I've seen Doc Rivers cry a couple times over the years. And I get it, sometimes he might be after a win or after a big loss. But damn, man, suck it up. I understand real shit happens, but come on, man. You still gonna have a job. You still got a family that supports you. Let's take perspective on the real stuff that matters. Including in all the stupidity is the WNBA with the 7 bullet holes representing Jacob Blake doing a sexual crime against a woman. You think of all people, they would care. But I mean, that's for a different story. So you let me know. Am I right, wrong, in the middle? Do you agree, disagree? Do you think LeBron James has a point? Black people, black children, black women, black men, black, everything black. You need to be afraid because police are out there hunting you. You need to be afraid because the law is against you. They're trying to fill the jails up with you, fill the prisons up with you, and there's nothing you can do about it. No type of accountability. Nothing you can do can change the destiny and the outcome. Or do you believe LeBron James, LeBitch James, is full of shit, and I'm tired of him speaking out on behalf of black people like if he's the voice of the black man? Nah, you don't speak for me. He doesn't speak for me. She doesn't speak for me. I speak for me. In that interview, he looked like if he was damn about ready to break down. For what? The guy, I think, is justified in being shot. Maybe not 7 times, but justified in being shot. At least doing that many stupid things. And if the black men need to be so scared and need to be so afraid, why don't you go and build a house right in those black communities that you say are so terrified and are being hunted down? I'm sure police would not want to shoot anyone within close distance of LeBron James. But that's all I got to say on it. Please leave your take in the comments below. And as always, be safe.